Okay, and this time I'm going to, actually I should say first and foremost, welcome to another riveting video series of Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Super Nintendo, more specifically oh god, I just had it in my name, the Super Mario All-Stars Collection. So, basically what we're doing here today, or actually over the course of a while, is getting through the entirety of Super Mario Bros. 3. Um, Now I've been actually playing this the last month or so, just to get myself kind of familiar with it again, because honestly, the last time I played this was, oh my god, it had to have been at least 10 years ago, which makes me sound really old, but I'm not, surprisingly. Pretty much, it's just a game that I can, I've pretty much been pretty good at Mario games for, I guess, the entirety of my video game playing time. So, what I aim to do with this is stomp on the Goomba first of all, but I just aim to pretty much complete all the stages in the world without skipping over one, because I know that a lot of people just they either get the whistle and cheat all the way up to Bowser's Castle or Bowser's World. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get to Bowser's World the old-fashioned way, through hard work, pain, tears, crying, you know, everything. But basically, I am going to get this right. Pretty much, I guess this video series could be like a walkthrough of sorts for you if you haven't played the game. This is a cool thing from the developers. They put a 3 in here, symbolizing a third game. Yeah, woo. But other than that, this is going to be pretty quick, painless. I hope to at least get through the first world by the end of this video, I believe. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. So with that, we have one world down and 5 more to go. Yeah, okay. Upwards and onwards. Mainly the first world is just kind of like a, I don't want to say practice, because it's not really practice, because I've seen people have trouble with the first world. But, the first world is pretty easy to get through. You don't really have to, it's not really, you don't have to try to get through it. It's more just, everything in here is teaching you, like, the basics of how to play the game. So, I guess for a lot of people back then, it was mainly just oh yeah, you know, refresher course, because we just came off Mario 2, which, that game is hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I have been playing that game and 3 for a while now, and I will definitely say that 2 is much harder than 3 is, by far. It was actually kind of refreshing to go back to 3 after I spent, oh god, I don't even know, a couple weeks playing 2 and not even getting to the end of it. But now we are 2 stages in. Alright, now for those of you who've never played Mario 3, it's fairly simple. It's you just go through stages and stages. And actually that little coin ship, that's the first time I've ever gotten a coin ship. That little boat floating down there. It's a flying fortress type of thing with coins and coins and coins inside of it. Usually, I don't ever really see them until later worlds. So, for me to see it this early, I want to say it's because of luck, mostly. Although I could be wrong, I'm not, I definitely would not consider myself an expert on this subject. The only thing I know for certain is that I'm just good at playing these games, so I'll just take that as it is. Secret coin and also secret music note. Coins everywhere. Now, cool thing I found out that if you, since the screen scrolls from side to side, if you just kind of tap the direction button and you just keep jumping at the moment you hit the ground, you don't have to keep moving, like actually physically pressing the button to move. I mean, it's kind of useless, but it's pretty neat. I didn't actually find that out till I went back and started playing this again a couple months ago, or not a couple months ago, a few weeks ago, I would think. Also, this world, I think it's this stage that if you hold, yes, if you hold down on this stage, you will go behind the platforms. You still have to jump over the Koopas though. If you keep continuing to the end of the stage, you will not... Okay, hold on a minute. I messed it up. I think you have a limited time to do this. Basically, if you hold down on this pillar, on this box that this Koopa's on, hold down on it, you fall behind the grass, and you have to run, avoiding things. You will run behind the scenery into a secret world, netting yourself a sweet whistle. A whistle that I am not going to be using because I don't need to, because I don't see a point in it. Well, not anymore, at least. When I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I abused the whistle pretty bad. Little mushroom house. This is Toad's house, or Toad's cabana, however you want to say it. You pick a box, get a treasure. There's not much more to it than that, I think. So we go to fourth world now. This is a side-scrolling platform world, as you can tell. I really hate these. Like, really hate them. Mainly for the fact that most of the time they are set up in a way that it will just frustrate you and annoy you to no end, especially, I want to say in the fifth world and the sky world. There are some platforms on that world I was playing through a few days ago that just, oh my god, I just want to tear my brains out, or tear my eyes out. It frustrates you. Mushroom. A 1-up. God. Whee! Go here, there's a coin box for limited happiness. Jump, jump, jump. And basically, once you see this guy, you jump on him, or you don't have to, you can ignore him. Okay. Kick him, and go down the pipe. You can skip that guy entirely. He's not, he's not needed to, he's not in your way or anything, so. And what these cards do at the end, as you can tell, is if you get 3 matching ones, you get a, whatever, excuse me, whatever symbols on them, whether it be a flower, mushroom, or star. Star gives you 5 health, or, 5 health, 5 lives. A flower gives you 3, and a mushroom gives you 1. If you mix them up, they will give you 1-up in any case, so no matter what, when you get 3 of them, you'll always get a life. So, now this game, it's basically the same thing. You have to match them up, which I'm god-awful at this game. I've never... I rarely ever get it, and when I do, it's a fluke, like this. Because I remember when I was a kid, I could never get it. I've only gotten it like 2 or 3 times when I was a kid, and I have not gotten it 1 time since I restarted playing it, so this, that little stage right there, that was a fluke that will probably never happen again in this playthrough. But I'm glad it did work out so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, now the little fortress castle thing is a midway point. It's a midway point in all these games. Or not all the games, but all the worlds, I should say. Did I mess up there? Was I supposed to take that? Basically, when you get past this castle point, you get to continue on, and the gate that was there goes away. Also, here's another secret. If you use a raccoon, if you use a leaf turn to a raccoon, you can go up top of the blocks, and you continue on, I think, and find the... Okay. You just keep going to the right. It skips you past the boss, the mini-boss, Boom Boom. Or Boomer. Is it Boom Boom? I think it's... whatever. Skips you past the mini-boss and you get another cool whistle, which, if you use both of these, I think you can go to Bowser's Castle, or you can at least get to World 7, I believe. The only downside is that the gate right behind Mario, it doesn't open up because you didn't technically beat the mini-boss. So, I mean, most of the time it's not guarding anything, but in future worlds, sometimes these are actually protecting something that you want to get through. But to my knowledge, I don't think there are any more whistles in any of these. I think this is the only one. So, dancing cacti. Let's continue on to World 5. Now at the end, at the beginning there, you don't have to do that. You don't have to slide down. You can actually just jump over all those guys, but it's pretty fun. And that's why I'm gonna go do it again. And mess it up horribly. So yeah, basically this first world, kind of a joke. Or not really a joke, kind of a... It's pretty easy. I think... Yes, okay. Another one of those coin platform blocks. So, this first world is usually... It's a pretty good world to get... well, obviously you're going to get your practice in, but it's a pretty good world also to get a lot of lives. I think that when I left here on my last playthrough of this game, I had at least like 20 or so lives, or at least 25 I think, but I may be wrong, I don't know. Basically, the lives you get here, and for the most part in the second world, they will pretty much last you, I've found, until, oh god, at least the fifth world, I think. The fifth or sixth one, at least. But obviously, if you have trouble with it, then, well, you know, you're gonna have some issues down the road, but that's why you get so many spare items to use. So, let's see, cleared all these out. Coin ship, you're getting taken down next, after this next stage. The final stage in this world is a platform world stage. Another leaf. Now the funny thing is about this, I remember watching a for those of you, oh shit. For those of you who oh god, this is already going bad. For those of you who watch Game Center, or who have seen Game Center CX, I remember watching the, actually what spurred me on to do this was seeing the Game Center CX episode where Areno takes on Mario 3, but he pretty much, I think he, oh, god, he used the whistles that he got in the beginning to move himself to, like, the last world, I think, so he skipped over the majority of the game, but in the end he ended up losing anyway. But it was funny. For those of you who haven't ever heard of Game Center CX, I highly recommend you go watch it. It's definitely worth a few laughs. Now hopefully if I can not mess this up, get my life back, and for one thing, we are not going to miss the platform this time. I swear. Yeah, we almost slid off the platform actually. Okay, so go like this, jump over here. Actually, you can, you don't really need to jump on this dude. But I just do it anyway, just because I'm an asshole. This dude, he'll give you another coin bonus to add to your, actually point bonus to add to your total, if you just jump on him and whatever. Now this little floating card, the N, the spade, N spades, spade of N? I don't even know. This is another Toad minigame. Like he says, flip over 2 cards and see if they match. Miss twice and you're out. Basically what it is a flip game. Now, I actually have a strategy guide for this game for the Game Boy Advance, I believe. which is the exact same thing as the original Super Nintendo and Nintendo release, I believe. So I'm not 100% sure this is in the original game. I think it is. But basically, I'm really tempted to break that out and cheat, but I don't want to. Basically, it's just remembering what was where, and as you can see, I'm very, very bad at that. Basically, if you match two cards, you will get, if you match two cards, like, say you get two mushrooms, you'll get a mushroom added to your side item count, I believe. No, I'm not gonna make it. Or not, yeah. You get, whatever you match added to your total. If you get, let's say you get 20 coins, you'll get 20 coins added to your overall coin amount. Same with items, everything else. Lives. I think they're lives. Maybe. Anyway, I think you get, I think you understand what I'm talking about. Now, if I can jump this the right way, I can get them all. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. But coins, Mario Mon. Oh. Now, the thing is about the, coin ships, they have these Boomerang Brothers on it. And he's gonna kick my ass. Okay. You get a bunch of coins, you have to kill 2 of them, and you also get a swanky item, which later on it gets, I think you get like costumes and stuff later on, but because it's the first world, you get, star. And Toad House, let's go there and get another free item. Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. Let's see. I don't know, Toad. That second box is looking pretty good. What do you think? Second box? Yeah, okay. Second box it is. Now I just hope that the... God. I've been recording this for I don't even know how long now, and I just hope that the volume on the actual recording is loud enough. Because the last test I did, or the last test video I did, it was way too loud. And this Toad is screaming at us, "Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find a magic wand so we can change him back!" And as you can see, he's a giant snake. Same snake enemies from Mario 2. So it is our job to go save the king and crush Bowser's children, or the child who has the magic wand. Oh, you have to excuse me, I'm getting drink a cannonball, drink a tea. So that's another useful thing, I guess. If you fail on the flying ship stage, it will randomly teleport somewhere on the map, and basically you have to chase it down. Now, I want to say that the first world, the Koopa Kid who's in charge of the first world is, if my memory is right, it should be Lemmy, the small Mohawk Koopa who has really colorful rainbow hair, and who is also really awesome in Mario Kart 8, just saying. I love playing him in Mario Kart 8, it's so fun. In fact, the whole game is fun. I have so much fun playing that game. But enough of that, I think, for right now anyway. Basically, you get past a bunch of flying objects, you get to this silver pipe with fancy posts next to it. You go down here and you fight the boss. It's pretty simple. Is this Larry? Or is this Lemmy? No, it's... My mind tells me it's Larry. That hair tells me it's Larry, so it must be Larry. Larry. Yeah, Larry. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember which Koopa Kid's which, because I have a hard time remembering some of their names. But yeah, basically that was the first world. As you can see, the king is back to himself, turban and all. Oh, thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess. If he is Arabic, I'm not even sure. Greetings, if you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. She gave us a pea glove. Pea wing. No, pea wing. It's not a glove. I used to think for the longest time that was a glove. But, basically here we are. Sandy desert world. To make it short, I believe the pea glove will give you, it basically does the same thing as raccoon tail. Or not raccoon tail. A leaf. Except the flight duration, if you run fast enough with a regular leaf, you can fly, as you've seen. But what the pea glove does, pea glove, whatever it is, the pea thing. If you use this, you can fly indefinitely until the end of the stage, basically. So for some stages, it is very useful. Whereas, especially near the end of the game. But for the biddy, I want to say up until at least like World 5, I don't ever use it, I think. But basically that was it, so I will end this video on that note, and hopefully next time you will join back for another riveting episode where we continue off and eventually conquer the sand world. Ugh.